Well, in another good news for Indian economy, there has been a sharp fall in imports of electronic goods by at least 7% in the financial year 2024. And most of the imports by big electronic companies like Whirlpool, Havells, Samsung as well as Apple has seen a huge dip as far as imports are concerned. This, of course, has very important repercussions and implications as well. First of all, in terms of sheer money, when the import bill of the government, of any government or economy falls, it also means that there is no bleeding of money away from our country into other countries as well, which means that there is more money available, to put it into very simple language, with our own country. For example, if I'm going to stop buying from outside and I'm going to indigenously produce it, I will not have to pay to any other country, because that good is no longer being accessed from overseas. It is being internally produced now, which essentially means our import bill starts coming down. And every economy actually looks for that big moment when the exports go up but the imports come down. There was a time when they used to say about India where you used to import even a safety pin or even a sewing needle. All that has changed now. There has been a lot of thrust and emphasis on Make in India or Atmanirbharta. That is as far as one big economic implication is concerned. But what are the larger permutation combinations, and what is the big takeaway? It shows that we are going to be moving towards self-reliance increasingly. Electronic goods become a huge benchmark because they require, for example, a lot of talent, a lot of finesse as far as workmanship is concerned. And when your imports in terms of electronic goods, in terms of inputs, infrastructure, as well as all the little detailing you require to make a finished product, that falls, which means that your training or workmanship has, of course, gone in for marked improvement. That is one which is working well for any economy, for any country, and certainly for us. And very quickly, I would make a reference to the PM's internship program, which was a part of the union budget, which was presented by the Finance Minister, Nirmala Sitharaman. And the entire idea of this PM internship program is to ensure that our workmanship improves. More and more people, especially if they want to go into infrastructure or the manufacturing sector, are trained on job, and which is going to work for them in their later years. And the more and more they get trained, less and less do we need imported workers, imported workmanship, or imported goods as well. That's one big thing. Our import bills comes down, our money is in our own hands, and our bills, of course, expenditure also comes down to a very great extent. But more than that, it's a huge thumbs up to the Prime Minister's initiative of Atmanirbharta, Made in India. Remember, the Prime Minister, right from day one, has been insisting on the fact: Skill India, Digital India, Make in India, Atmanirbharta. Why should India need to depend on imports? Why should India need to depend on other countries, even whether it's in the field of defense or electronic goods? Companies are being encouraged to produce their goods completely indigenously, where every product, right from the beginning to the end, is manufactured within India or minimally from overseas. More than that, when Apple, for example, opens its stores, mobile units are also being exported. When Tesla, all of them open shop over here, and where indigenous manufacturing is taking place, and some of them are being exported to other countries as well, it's seen as a huge thumbs up to our economy. So a fall in our imports of electronic goods is certainly yet another example of the green shooting of our economy.